Everyone, in this part, we're going to connect our Next.js and Supabase boilerplate with Stripe. So we're going to build a subscription component so the user can do subscribe, and then after that, they can access to the subscription page. All right, so before we doing that, make sure you follow me from my previous path. So because I'm going to continue from that path, and if you haven't followed that, if you can just skip that, you can just go into my GitHub repository and grab the code and then follow the instruction from the README. All right, so let's start coding. All right, so right here, you can see this is like the boilerplate that we have done so far. And right now I'm going to create into the new branch, which is going to be fit Stripe. So where we're going to connect with Stripe and this branch. And this is the boilerplate as of now. So for this part, we're going to focus on building the UI only. So for that, I'm going to go into component and I'm going to create a new folder. And for this one, I'm going to call this one subscription. And this one, I'm going to call this one as price.txx, and I can run a snippet right here. So this will generate me. And for the sake of the tutorial, I prepared the data for our subscription component. So I'm going to paste this one right here. So this is really simple. So as you can see, we have the price array with the title. We have 3 options that the user can do subscribe to. We have the hobby plans, we have the description and the benefit of this one, and then the amount. And basically, this is like the same thing using the lorem right here. The benefit is the same. The difference is just the amount from one tier to another. If you want to build this to real like implementation, you probably need to change this amount right here to, let's say, based on your application. All right, so right now we have this one. So inside our app, let's go into our page. I think below this one, I'm going to import our price component, and let's do this one. If we come back here, as you can see, we were able to see this one. Very nice. So right now, let's go into this one. Let's create the component for this one. And we have another div. So this one, we're going to have, we're going to loop through price. So dot map. And then we can access the individual price. And then so we can return as another div right here. And the key of this one is going to be index. So I need to get it from here as well. I'm gonna get index right here. Okay, very nice. So inside here, what we're gonna have the first one is gonna be an h1, which is gonna be price.title, and another one which is going to be the price dot. This is going to be the amount, and we're gonna have the price.description. Okay, so price.description. So right now, we go back right here, we should be able to see something like this. Very nice. So right now we need to make this one into the grid. So I'm going to make this one as into 3 grid, which is going to be do grid, and then we're going to do grid equal to 3. And right now, if you go back, as you can see, it looks really nice. Great. So let's add some gap of this one. I'm going to add the gap of this one to 5. And the style of this one, I'm going to give it like maybe a border and then round it to D. So as you can see. And for this one, let's do it P5 as well. So then we'd have some spacing inside here. Great. So inside here, I'm going to wrap this one with another div. And so I can give a space between this 3. So let's do space of this one to 3. And right now, let's give the style of this one. So this one, I'm going to do text to maybe 2XL, font to bold. And same thing for this one as well. Text this one to 2XL and font to bold. And I think here we need to add a $sign because this is a price. And this one, I'm going to give the description a class of text to SM, and then the tag of this one is going to be gray 400. Okay. All right. So right now it looks something like this. So I think maybe we can increase the price text right here, maybe to 3. Okay, that look good. All right, great. So right now we can render the benefit. So we have this div. So I'm going to add another div right here. So this one, and then right here, we're going to do price dot benefit. And then we're going to do the map of this one. So we can get individual benefit of this one and with the index as well. And this one, we're going to return with another div right here, and then this one will need a key, which is going to be index as well. So as of now, we can display the price benefit which is going to be the benefit itself. Okay, so we go back. As you can see, it's rendered something like this. Really nice. And for this one, I'm going to keep a space of this one. So let's do the space y of this one to phi. Okay, that's great. And right now, let's do some styling to this one as well. So for the benefit right here, I'm going to do the tag of this one to the SM and the tag of this one to gray 400 as well. And let's do some spacing between this. And then let's do space y of this one to 3 as well. Okay. And make sure I hit save, space y. Okay. All right. So it's, it looked like it's not giving, I see. So because we're looping through this one, so the space y should be going to this one right here, right? So because this one, it will hold all of the list of the benefit. So that's why adding the space here will increase the space of this one. Really nice. So for this one, we can go into the icon, which is going to be the Lucid icon right here. So I can go for the check icon, which is this one right here. Click on copy JSX. And then we can use this one next to our benefit H1 right here. So we can just do this. And then since this one already installed, I can just do control dot. And right now it's auto import for me. So I need to do this one. Let's do flex, item center, and then let's do gap of this 1 to 2. So if we go back, so you can see we have this really nice right here. Okay, great. So I think the last things that we need to do is to add the button, and this one is going to be getting, let's say getting started. And this one we can do auto import as well. So we can have our button here, and then let's do some style of this one. Let's do the width of this one to full. Okay, great. So right now we wanted to show once the price is popular, let's say we're gonna change the border of this one. So to emphasize that this price right here is popular, so that you should consider maybe like getting started with this one. So for that, I can create another div right here. Is gonna be is popular is gonna be equal to index is equal to 1. Okay, and so for this one, we can do like some conditional to our div right here. So for that, we can import our cn, and the c we can wrap around here. So this one we're gonna do if we're gonna do ring to 2, and then ring of this one to green 500 if it is popular. Okay, is popular. And if we go back, so as you can see right now, we highlight only this column right here. Very nice. That's great. So I think we finished this one. So the next thing that we need to do is to make this one responsive. So if I go in here, so you can see this is not looking good. So for this one, maybe we can do the ups, and then we can do this one, and then otherwise we're gonna do critical to 1. So as you can see right now, it's real responsive, which is great. Okay, so I think I like this one. So I think our price component right here is finished. So I think one last thing that I wanted to do, I'm going to create another page. Is going to be equal to the subscription page. And let's do the page.tsx. And then we can run this one. So let's go inside the page right here. We're going to have that page as well. So it's going to be subscription. And the subscription right here. So right now, if I go, if I navigate to this page, so you can see this is subscription page. So our goal is, so whenever the user subscribe to each of the plan right here, we can access to this one. Otherwise, the user won't be able to access this one. So for that, we're going to do that in the next video. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this part. So see you in the next part.